What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another, I can't say another NBA 2K20 video because, well, we haven't ever done a 2K20 video on the channel before. So welcome to some NBA 2K20, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the NBA 2K20 Pro-Am, about to make our debut on the Cockatiels. If you're wondering, the Cockatiel is the name of a bird. That's our mascot, we'll call it, as we get the steal. Looking to score the first points in the team's history is Michael in the corner, and he's not able to hit the wide open three. Michael has a stretch four. You would hope can make that shot. Unfortunately, we still have to wait on the first points, but not much longer because, well, apparently this man's game is more of slashing and dunking inside. Well, that's anybody's game when you're that open. As you guys see on the defensive end, we are matched up against the other point guard. He gets a green, slightly contested shot. We are at the point guard position as we normally are when we play Pro-Am, though. If you guys do not really know our team makeup, if you guys are new to the 2K videos and are not sure of, who's on our team and what our positions are and our roles on the squad, I'll go through the positions one by one for you guys as Michael knocks down the three. So I'm the point guard. I'm mainly a pass first point guard. You guys won't really see me go off for like 20 or 30 points too often. More about setting our teammates up right here because we are a pretty pass heavy squad. Like, we're not an ISO team or anything like that. We're not a try hard 2K team. We're not trying to qualify for the E-League. We're just, friends having fun in this game. So I just try to set everybody up, and my shot's there, obviously I take it. So Josh is at the shooting guard position. So my position is I have a primarily playmaking point guard. That's my archetype. Josh has a primarily slashing archetype. It's mainly slashing and playmaking. So Josh is going to be cutting to the rim, throwing down some mean dunks inside, and Josh and I are kind of going to have that quarterback wide receiver chemistry as far as, when he cuts, I'll try to find them right there. Perfectly timed. Didn't even mean to do that, but it happened anyways. Deli's at the small forward position. By the way, this is not our only five. We'll have like different players rotating throughout because a couple of people you guys won't even see in this video, like Bees or Scomo, that we'll play with sometimes. You see there, the connection's a little bit off, and really in general the connection's off for our squad because even though we do have 3 assists, we also have 4 turnovers, and that's a big product of us playing our first Pro-Am game of the year, trying to figure things out, trying to learn about the game, what you can, how you can pass and where you can pass. And right now I'm worrying more about where you can't pass because make that 5 turnovers as we start off. So Deli is at the small forward position. He has a sharpshooter, primarily green archetype, just all about that sharpshooting. So he'll be spotting up from deep, knocking down. He's pretty much our best 3-point shooter. Along with him at the it should be power forward position, but Michael's at the center spot this game. He has a stretch 4, but since we don't have an actual center out here, Michael's at the 5 right now. He's gunning out there, and that's really his primary thing. He's going to be, outside gunning, making the occasional cuts, more than he probably should, as you guys see. That was an awkward shot. Not the best shot from us, and on the other end, they're looking to extend their double-digit lead. Not going to happen as that pass barely squeezes in. We find the last man we need to mention, Walsh. Walsh has a couple of players. In this game, he had a primarily defensive lockdown, whatever it's called, archetype. As you guys see, his lockdown takeover is lighting up. So just to let you know what he's all about, Walsh is going to be trying to bring the defense. Mainly a 3-and-D kind of guy. Walsh is really just the jack of all trades. If you guys have been watching, you guys know Walsh does a little bit of everything well. So, he'll bring rebounding to the table, he'll bring passing to the table, he'll bring scoring to the table occasionally, and obviously with that archetype, defense. There's Michael, deep 2, that's good, and that will bring us within 6 as we go into the halftime locker room. We had a very rough start, primarily myself. I'm probably harder on myself than I should be, just, I feel like if you're looking to get better as a squad, the first person to identify is yourself and figure out your own weaknesses before your team. So as I have 5 turnovers in the first half, I'll try to cool things off a little bit. Try not to throw too many risky passes, though that was the end of the shot clock. Didn't have much of a choice but to throw something up, and it worked out for us. That pass is going to be swatted, and both teams right now are playing very sloppy. This game was played the very first night 2K came out. When I say the very first night, I mean midnight release on Friday. About 3 hours after that, that's when we played this game, alright? But like, we had a couple of guys playing the prelude. They got stuck playing the prelude, so once they were done, we immediately hopped into a game. So nobody has badges on their players. No one's higher than an 85 overall, so it's pretty raw for both sides. Like, this is, as we're playing the game, like, this is not going to be how our players play or anything like that. Like, you really can't take away much from this game as far as if you're playing in it, besides, you know, trying to have some fun with the boys. Everybody really wanted to play Pro-Am Night 1, Hour 1, so here we are. That's blocked by Walsh. We've got the rebound. We're looking to push the pace. That's Josh going, lobbing way too high for us, but we did get a mitt on the ball, and because of that, it's not a traveling violation, and eventually we find Michael, who greens the 3, and it's a 1-point game. As we go late into the third quarter, point guard draws contact and gets it to go. Back to a 3-point lead. He's having a pretty good game. They've been featuring that man throughout the game. We're going to try to go right back at his neck inside, getting the big man to pump fake and getting the easy layup to go. We're finally on the board. It took us a little under 3 quarters to finally get our first bucket, but now we're starting to chain a couple of easy looks at the rim in a row. That is a dunk on our dome. Not much we can do about that with our own little point guard trying to stop that guy. The only thing I could have really done right there was try to draw a charge, but I thought I could jump and get something going there. Instead, the jump probably hindered us, as that pass will be intercepted. That's turnover number 7. 7 assists, good. 7 turnovers kind of negates the 7 assists. So assist to turnover ratio, it's like we haven't really done much this game, but we also haven't done much negative, I guess, at the same time. As you see, we're being patient, but the problem there, we lost our dribble. Doing that hop step, losing your dribble without having anybody cutting to the ball right there. In a panic situation, we pass it out to the top of the key, and turnover number 8. Also, we have assist number 8, so we're still managing that pretty even. And really right now, we could just stop turning this ball over, slow this game down. We have a chance to win it if we can get a couple of defensive stops. There's one right there. As much of a 0 as we have been, that was a hero play, getting the strip and the take back to the crib. Madden style right there. A little pick 6 for you. 4 steals in the game. We're bringing it on the defensive end. Almost got that one there. Under 3 seconds to go. They just got to check something off. Oh, and that prayer is going to be answered. Just 89% contested in the paint. End of the shot clock. They get it to go. 90 seconds left in the game. Deli thankfully doesn't shoot that one. Instead, he finds Michael, and that's a green 3 for the lead. A 1-point lead, and I believe this is the first time we've outright had the lead for pretty much this entire game. As you see the defensive rotations on point. That's going to be a steal. Throwing it right at Josh. We're up ahead and throwing it down. All of a sudden, we find ourselves having 11 points in this one, and that's big for our squad. And we want to try to win this game. As the point guard up top, he doesn't want the 3s, driving inside, ball fake, up and in. What a move. Defensive rotations slipping down just a little bit, not communicating, and now we have a 1-point lead. Oh, so fragile, hopping in the paint, and that strong finish is going to go. 3-point game. They're not going to call it a timeout. They do need a 3, but they can go for the 2 and play the free throw game. As once again, defensive rotations not quite on point. Michael switches on to the point guard, and that shot's no good. Walsh with the rebound, but Walsh tries to throw the quick outlet and turns it over right back. Now you see me, I'm trying to find out who in the world I'm supposed to be guarding out here. Well, I think my guy was out of bounds. That's a turnover with 9 seconds to go. We go in the backward because you can't do that in the last 2 minutes, and they're not even intentionally fouling. They need to intentionally foul, and that's the foul to give. So now with 3.4 seconds left, you know, I could go back into the backcourt unless someone covers it. Deli still throws it anyways. Oh, that was dangerous, but thankfully we are going to hang on for the victory. They just didn't foul. Instead, someone quit at the end of the game. I could have easily missed both of my free throws. I doubt I would have, but you kind of want to stick around just in case. Those guys didn't even take their chances. Instead, I don't know what they're trying to do right there. So we will take the victory. So we actually have one more game in this video. So we will hop into game number 2 of the Cockatiels Pro-Am team for NBA 2K20, we'll say. I don't say 2019, but it's really going to be more 2020. The name, the Stringsville Cockatiels, I don't know. That's Walsh is the team owner. I'm not the team owner. Walsh just made that up. I don't really know what that means, to be honest. I mean, I know what the Cockatiel is. I don't know what a Stringsville is, though, so I don't really care. I joined the team, I play ball, and that's about it. And I try to get steals, and I tip it to the other team, and they get an open 3 because of it. So, thankfully, that shot does not go down. The one thing about these Pro-Am videos, though, is that I'm not sure I will be doing commentaries on many, if any, Pro-Am games. My plan is, like the MUT Squads funny moments videos, we'll do 2K Pro-Am funny moments videos, where I'll just, you know, record us on the Skype call, messing around, show the funny moments, more so than like dramatic game situations. As we find Deli, and Deli was really struggling with his shot. I don't know if you guys noticed, but that man laid a goose egg in the first game. He didn't score a single point, so Deli is really just trying to get himself on the board for, you know, his team, or this team. Man's really struggling out here, and he's not helping his cause by taking that contested shot in the corner afterwards. As you see, we're trying to do whatever we can in the paint. Our paint defense not too, you know, inept right now because we have Michael as a stretch big in there, but thankfully Walsh is locked down and is able to help around and get some contests. So we're holding our own, and even though this team is 1-0, they are looking pretty Swiss cheese easy out here to shred. We have more than double their points, and as we go, under 2 minutes to go into second quarter, and now we can get our first assist of the game. The good news is we haven't turned it over. The bad news is we haven't really found our teammates, but this is more of a game that kind of shows what our team is all about because, you know, I don't need to have, what, 10, 12 assists. It's cool, we get it, but our team is more predicated around, like, everybody moving the ball until someone gets open more than anything else. That's what we've always done since, like, what, 2K16. I've been posting these videos when we've been playing these games. You guys see the assist numbers kind of spread all around. Offense could definitely be better, but this is still night one, like, 3 hours after the game came out, so, you know, people are missing open shots, and we're trying to work on the chemistry and all that, so, I mean, for what we're doing right now, we're doing pretty decently. I'm surprised we won the first game, to be honest. I was ready to chalk that one up as a loss, but I guess the other squad was a little bit rusty as well, a little bit too rusty for their own good, and they just didn't have the late game execution as we poked the ball loose. That'll be Walsh's steal, or my steal actually, thankfully, since we poked it, Walsh saved it for us, and is also able to find Michael for 3. It is Walsh's assist, so we got something out of that as we find Deli wrapping around, and finally, get that man on the board. Someone just get him an open shot, get him an easy look so he can get something going, see the ball, find the bottom of the bucket once, and then he can get into a rhythm as Deli trying to point guard this thing out here. Eventually, we are going to get the ball, and we're going to go baseline, finding Michael. That's a green, and that's about it for this one, man. This game is pretty much over, so as you guys see, 18-point lead third quarter. We got to do a lot of stupid things to blow this one. Even if we do, I'm not sure this squad is capable of making the right plays to get back on the offensive end as we hop around, draw a couple of pump fakes. Maybe could have put that one up, probably couldn't have. Thankfully, Deli was open, and Deli's actually starting to hit his shots, so yeah, so, you know, that's the plan. If you guys are down with the plan for us primarily posting like the funny moment stuff, the live reactions from the games from everybody in the game, you know, let me know in the comment section. If you guys are not a fan of that, also let me know in the comment section. If you guys have anything on your mind, like, it doesn't have to do it 2K, let me know in the comment section, man. Here's our first jump shot, up and in. There you go. I haven't taken a single jump shot until that moment, and we greened it, so that's a good sign as we're looking for Josh on the lob. That's the final play we'll show, just to show you some Lob City action. Leave a like in the video if you guys enjoyed our debut into NBA 2K20. Along with this, I plan on doing some My Career, so we'll see how that goes out, and maybe my team. I'm not sure. One or the other one. I'm not exactly sure how it's going to go. We'll figure it out. But yeah, leave a like in the video if you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe for more 2K20 gameplays, and I'll catch you guys next time.